parents, as in the community, you can start little community task forces. Call it what you want, but get your kids in the neighborhood together so that you build a safe space for children to talk to one another. You don't need to be there, and talk with you. You could be there, and then you can do things that we do best: makan and talk. Why can't we do that? Even if it's not every weekend, once a month, get the group together, right? You can do it from house to house like old, oh God, I'm really showing my age here, Tupperware parties, right? You can say, you know what, this week, once a month, I'm going to do it at this person's house, my neighbor, right? You all cook together, now do some stuff together, right? We can do different things together. The idea is that you start little community centers to be able to create that safe space so everybody gets together. I'll tell you this, you go into schools now, and I'm not saying you because you know how to ask the questions. You go into schools now and you ask the children in the classroom, including teachers and principal, what's wrong with your school and how can you improve it better? They're going to lie to you. Because you know what? There are consequences if they tell you the truth. They're not going to tell you. Schools are not safe spaces in terms of what they say. Schools are not safe spaces and violent because there is punishment and consequences if you say something that doesn't conform to what the school environment wants. So those aren't safe spaces. If you want to create safe schools and safe spaces, create safe spaces where children can say what they want, they are listened to, they are heard and not judged. You want the truth, because I will tell you this, children will tell you the truth. They will, if they know you're not going to punish them. They will tell you what is wrong. If you listen and if you give them that space to say, the problem is, we don't want to know the truth. The problem is, the government doesn't want to hear the truth. And because it's not kosher, because it's not accepted. You want to fix a problem. If you have a headache, you go to the doctor and say, give me a Panadol, or whatever it is, right? Use acupuncture, etc. The problem is we're hiding all the symptoms. We're not listening to the symptoms. We're not listening to the right patient. We're talking to the parent and not the patient. And so nothing gets solved. So you know what? This violence in school that you're seeing, I'm sorry, it's going to happen again. It is happening every week. There are copycats. There are gang rapes in schools almost every time. It wasn't the first time. It's going to continue. This didn't happen last week and last month. This happened 10 years ago. We just didn't know about it. We know about it now because it's on the internet. If there is no internet, we wouldn't find out. So it is going to repeat itself. We are doing interventions now to address the issue. We are not doing prevention work and getting to the root causes to address the issue. So what kind of solutions are you coming up with? There are no solutions. I think what Akram said is so true about that feeling of validation, of wanting to be seen and wanting to be heard. This is why social media is so important. You think kids who grow up with phones and with social media is going to give you their phone? You try taking away a phone from a 12-year-old. You want to take away a phone from a 15-year-old, I will tell you they'll buy another phone. Not only that, they'll hide it from you. It's going to be 100 times worse. I know because the kids are telling me, oh, you follow us on IG, that's not my account. I actually have 2 other accounts that you know on. Yes. And the 2 other accounts, you are a 30-year-old, try to take your phone away from you, it's never going to happen. And the kids are bigger than me, I can't even jump that high. It's not happening. You wanted bad phones, they're going to get other phones. You've just driven them underground. These are not solutions. These are not solutions. It's to make the adult feel better. You want to do caning, it's going to make the adult who hits you feel better for 5 minutes. The child does nothing to them. They don't feel anything because they're already desensitized. Really, the way to learn is not through fear. The way to learn is to communicate. And we're just doing a really bad job.
Thank you very much. Thanks so much. I think, of course, it's an important point that there are many different types of violence, right? And there are different types of gang rapes and things like that. So, yes, verbal, different types of violence will probably lead to different types of solutions. There are different types of rules. Things that are done in a group, the things that are done in a group versus things that are done by individuals. You know, they need a bit of nuancing, right? And what you said as well about, you know, like I said, there are a lot of polarizing opinions about whether we should ban or this kind of things, right? But I think whichever side of the debate you stand on, it's important. I think always when I think about when you want to take something away, right? I think it's always good to think about what you want to replace it with. Because if you leave a void, that void, like I said, like they will go and buy a phone, they will find a sneaky way to do this and that, right? But you know, if you're trying to like replace what narrative, what are we replacing it with? That sort of like drive comes from need, right? And there must be ways to try and meet that need. You know, like, and I think the recurring theme is connection and validation, right? You know, if the child still feels disconnected, no amount of banning or caning or that is going to make the child feel connected, right? You have to give them something like that, the open door that's always there, the ability to talk, and to present an alternative. Okay, so thank you very much. We'll go to questions. Alright, I guess we'll start a little bit with the people who are here, and then we'll come down to the